Good morning, EC2. I wanted to read to you about the 4 questions. I know Maura Sandy had gone over them, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about them before she goes over the 10 plagues. This little girl is probably the youngest at Seder, and she is going to ask the 4 questions. I have 4 questions. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers up. Let's see if you can say them with me. 1. Why is this night different than the other? On all other nights we eat bread, muffins, or rolls. Tonight, on Seder of Passover, we eat only matzah. Only matzah. Do you see the matzah she has in her hand? On all other nights, we eat many kinds of vegetables because they are good for you and healthy. And tonight, at the Seder, we eat maror, a bitter vegetable. Look at that face she's making. Oh my goodness. You will probably make the same face when you try it. Number 3, on all other nights, we don't have to dip our food. Tonight, we dip twice. We dip our parsley in our salt water 2 times. On all other nights, we eat up straight. You see they're eating in their chair nice and tall. And tonight, we lean on a pillow or we recline. Say, tell me why tonight is different. Tell me the story of Passover. Okay, let me find the book. Can you read the book right there, please? To tell you why it is different. The night is different from all other nights because of these 4 reasons. Say, we eat matzah because the Jews did not have time to bake their bread. They're rolling their bread out, but it did not have time to bake, so that's why we eat matzah. We eat bitter herbs because they symbolize that the Jews had a hard time. We have salt water on the table to remind us of the Jews' tears. You see his tears? And we lean at Seder because the Jews are free and we can relax. Okay, now I wanted to read you a story about what happens on Passover night. Okay, it's a Passover flip book, lift the flap book. Companies Coming, written by Joan Holub. Company's coming, it's Passover night. I helped set the table. Now it's just right. We have napkins and plates, and there's Ima getting the Seder plate ready, and look, don't forget the Haggadah. We ask 4 questions and answer them too. Why is this night different from all the other nights? first in English and then in Hebrew. Let's lift the flap. See? It says, Ma nishtana halayla hazeh mikol halelot. We have our freedom, so let's celebrate. We have 6 special foods from the Seder plate. Here's the Seder plate. It says Passover in the middle. We have our bitter herbs. They remind us of the bitterness of slavery. We have the bitter vegetables. They remind us how our lives, once sweet, turned bitter. We have the lamb bone, which reminds us of the lamb sacrifices at the first Passover. We have our parsley, or our karpas, which is to symbolize hope. We dip it in the water, the salt water, to remind us of the tears that we have shed. We have the egg, which symbolizes a new life. And last but not least, we have our haroset, which reminds us of the mortar used by the Jewish slaves to build the Egyptian cities. So we have maror, or bitter herbs. We have the bitter vegetable. We have the lamb bone, or the shank bone. We have our parsley, or our karpas. We have our egg. And we have our haroset. Please pass the chicken and matzo ball soup, gefilte fish, and chopped liver scoop. So that little boy looks hungry. He is ready to eat. There's his Abba. He looks hungry too. And what do they say when they eat their delicious Seder meal? Yum! Dad hides the matzah. We try not to peek. Now that it's hidden, it's time to go seek. They're trying to look for the afikomen. Do you see it? Is it behind the couch? Or the chair? Oh, look, he found the afikomen. He gets the prize. Open the door so Elijah will come. Mom pours the wine. Do you think that he will drink some? There's Elijah's cup. I wonder if he will have a drink. That's not Elijah. That's a cute little orange kitten. Dinner is over and the meal has been long, but there is still time for dessert and a song. See, everybody, Saba and Safta are enjoying the company of our new little friendly kitty cat. All of our children are eating dessert. And here's Abba. Oh, singing and dancing. Say, next year in Jerusalem. The end.